Hey guys, how are you doing? We are in, wait for it, Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Francis Hunt. I'm very fortunate to be with one of my students. This is Carlos Rivello. Carlos, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing outstanding.
Good to see you finally.
Very good to see you here.
He's a client first and I meet him afterwards. This is the amazing thing about what I do is that we get to travel around the world and there's somebody, luckily, it's not on huge numbers yet, but there's a few folk that are HVF traders, and Carlos is one, and he's just spoilt us to an amazing dinner. Firstly, thanks for that amazing steak, Carlos.
You're very welcome.
So Carlos has done pretty awesomely actually, and I've got an amazing story that I'd like to do in greater detail, but before I do that, you are an HVF trader, but before, what did you do before and how did it feel like in terms of your trading prior to HVF method? Well, how would you describe it?
Prior to HVF method, I was lost all over the internet, all over YouTube, looking for someone that would teach me how to become self-sufficient and successful in crypto trading. And when I found Francis, it changed my life 110%.
Carlos has got Mexican roots. He speaks Spanish as well. Served in the police for better part of 23 years.
24 years.
24 years, and in some of the toughest hoods, if I'm right.
Yes.
Caliph, right down by the border.
Yes.
And has decided to work for himself. And there was a millionaire. One of the things, we've just had dinner, we've had amazing chat, and I actually took some minor recordings for a podcast. Because what I admire about this is here was a man who understood, who had many interests. He called himself a millionaire still in the uniform, who finally decided to take the uniform off.
Yes, and that's the track that I'm on. As soon as I found Francis and the HVF method, it has changed my life, because the trades that I'm making now compared to before, while I was struggling and trying to learn the system, not only do I have the confidence in the system, but confidence in the group that I'm a part of. And it has literally changed my crypto game overnight. Seriously, I don't want to even mention numbers, but tremendously changed it.
You can mention numbers if you want.
Let's talk
Well,
Bitcoin.
Well, Bitcoin, I was able to turn 8 Bitcoin into 30 Bitcoin in a matter of 4 days.
How about that?
And I thank Francis, the method, his team, because with that I had the confidence and the mindset to follow the 18-step program and to know that I'm on the right track, not to fear. And after 4 days, I was able to write Francis an email saying, "You can't believe what was just accomplished. Thank you so much."
Well, you celebrated the right way. You celebrated with your family and with your good lady who trusted you to the fullest. And what I liked is when you were a little bit up, she was like, maybe we should take some of this. And you said, no, I'm staying in the process. How did that go? Tell us about it.
Oh, well, she's like, well, we're very up. Are you sure you don't want to take some out? Like, no, we have a target and we're sticking to the target. We're not going to fear. And we're going to cash in on the full target in that 4 days, at the end of the 4 days.
Amazing. And at the end of the day, long story short, the man took more than a 4x out. I'm very proud for him, and he went celebrating and he took his family. So what I really get a kick out of, and I'm really grateful to you as well, because you're very kind and you've expressed a lot of gratitude. I'm grateful to you because I got the feeling that not only did I help make a little bit of a difference in your life, but that it trickled through the family. And in fact, you brought your nephew with you to dinner tonight. What was your thinking behind that?
Well, you know, as a teacher myself, I understand where Francis comes from, and so giving is very important for teachers. What I gained from Francis's knowledge, experience, teachings, my goal is to hand over and teach others, family, get up here to where we are. If you want to be a millionaire, jump on this train and ride this train with us.
Crypto millionaires, he said. That's amazing. Yeah, we hope to build that. As always, with all my T's and C's, I say, keep your head cool, stay grounded. We don't like to excessively sell sizzle, but we're doing some pretty awesome things for a lot of people, and Carlos is an example of one. He's just bought me an amazing dinner, and it's been amazing meeting you. Carlos, thanks very much for chatting.
Pleasure.
Look forward
Thank
to
you.
seeing you again further.
Thank you.
Carlos, as a final take, we're going to leverage, hopefully, his Spanish-speaking skills, because we're on a mission here. The big game is there's a reset sniper, and Carlos gets this. there's an economic system that's going to fail. Do you agree on that point?
Oh, it's the old system's going away, a new system's coming in, and it's crypto world, and here's an opportunity, especially for Hispanics that don't speak English. There's always an opportunity to jump into, like I said, the train that can make you wealthy beyond your dreams.
But beyond just hard, cold cash and wealth, what I like to think for a Latino audience, which I've not been able to reach because of my English language basis, is that, you know, they've been well trained in not trusting government, haven't they?
Correct.
They've been let down. If we think about the Argentinian situation, the Mexican peso, the Latin America has had many travails with governments supposedly working for the people, but at the end of the day, the people are the marks. They work with corporations, they work for themselves. There's a way out, and it isn't always straight into the US dollar. It's been a refuge. It's been a refuge against, say, maybe the Mexican peso at times, but it's got its own problems. As a man who's in the States, what's your take about at the long run game and the reset phenomenon on an American side?
I think that if you're looking for a way to make your money to make you money, if you're looking for an opportunity to not suffer the things that might be coming in the future, the HVF method, the Market Sniper program, Francis Hunt and his team is the answer.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And the dollar won't necessarily answer all those questions. Crypto is the game. A mindset, methodology, and markets, and that's what we hope to offer. And I'm just really delighted to chat with Carlos. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for a great evening and dinner.